Kelly Loomberg here, and in this video I wanted to talk about the law of attraction. I love the law of attraction. I have used it for many years in business and in my life, and I wanted to share one situation in particular that when I look back, the universe gave me exactly what I asked for, which was manifesting my dream apartment in a 5-star hotel. So if you like this content and want to know more about the law of attraction, give it a thumbs up so I know to make more of it. Is this something that you're interested in? Tell me below. So today I'm going to cover the specifics on how I actually got the most incredible apartment with views of the Burj Al Arab and the Burj Khalifa and the sea. It was just amazing. In 2016, I went through a massive personal change. I do have a really positive mindset and know that I've said in previous videos, you can't always join the dots until you look back afterwards. And I guess what this video is about now is joining those dots to go, do you know, this is exactly the law of attraction and these are the steps that I took. So let's get into it. The first thing I did was I decided, Kelly, if you can pick anywhere to live, where would it be? So I asked myself that question. And it was there I thought, without sort of complicating the how, I just thought, if this is a second chance on your new life, don't think how, just think, what could be your ideal place where you would like to live? And let's face it, who doesn't want to live in a 5-star hotel? And I had no furniture at the time, so it did need to be somewhere that had, you know, everything that I would need and kind of restart my life. And I actually chose the Anantara Hotel, which is a beautiful 5-star hotel in the Palm Jumeirah. It's incredible. They have residencies and it's a resort. So first of all, I got really clear. I didn't say I'd like to live in a 5-star hotel. I was like, I'd like to live in this 5-star hotel. And it's one of my favorites. It still is. And, you know, it was just, everything about it is just, it was just a beautiful place to live in and restart your life. And at this stage, I want to be clear, I never thought, how am I going to make this happen? I just got really clear as to what I wanted. So that's a tip for you, get really clear about what you're wanting. And depending on what you manifest, say, I want, or maybe something better, like maybe you want a 2-bedroom, but you might end up with a 3-bedroom. So bear that in mind. Personally, I was very clear. I want you to live in the Anantara, and I didn't have anything better. But the universe delivers us often something better. So set the intention, and then let the universe deliver. So the second thing I did was I took action. And law of attraction, the last part of the word is action. So there are 2 kinds of actions you can take. Obvious action and inspired action. And I'm going to talk about both of those. So the obvious action was I went to view it so I could get a feeling of what it would be like to live there, because the feeling part is so important. I wanted to visualize what that sunrise in the morning would look like. And I also needed to find out who did I need to speak to so I could actually take the next steps and get excited. So the process is really important of, you know, feeling joy, your mindset, the energy, that visualization aspect. Can you see yourself working from there? Can you see yourself having a party there? You know, what are the aspects that can bring that feeling together? Don't come from a place of lack, come from a place of abundance. I then furthered my action by speaking to the hotel's marketing department, so that was obvious action. I knew the rack rate was not in my budget, but I spoke to the marketing team and openly shared what was my budget. So I was very transparent, and in addition to offering so much value in return, we agreed a rate, and I created some awesome social media content creation for them, and it just became a really great partnership. I want to be really clear. I paid to live here. I didn't manifest a free apartment, but that's not what this video is about. It's about manifesting that dream apartment in a 5-star hotel that worked for my budget, and that's exactly what the universe delivered. So the fourth step was the inspired action. Now, this is much less linear. This could be things like the visualization, vision boards. What I did was I wrote a desire statement. And if you want me to do a video about a desire statement, then type it in below, desire statement video, and I will create that. But this is a little example of what I wrote. You can see the date, the 5th of January 2017. I had sent this to my coach. And then if we scroll down in my desire statement, I have designed a life I love, I am unique, I have the perfect home combining city life and a sense of calmness. And I think I probably could have gone into more detail there. I've understood a lot more about desire statements now, but that just gives you a little example. Now you will find that you have inspired ideas, intuitive pulses. Act on these and really let your curiosity guide you, because you never know, it might be to that thing better as well. I went with my friends, I had lunch in the restaurant, and just really, when I was sitting there, really felt what it was like and imagined that this is what I would be doing at the weekend. So it's not just a case of sitting and waiting for it to come to you. There are these steps in order for whatever it is manifesting to do in order for it to actually happen. And then the fifth one was, I let it happen. I didn't get hung up, I just let the universe do its thing. I didn't worry. And I was actually reading a book at the time. It was The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein, which I love, by the way, and would highly recommend it if you haven't read it. I went home for Christmas. I had a break with my mum in Madrid in between Christmas and New Year. So it wasn't that I was forgetting about it, but I kind of was. I was just getting on with life. And I recall I was sitting in the hotel in Madrid on the 29th of December when I got the email to confirm that they had agreed and they were happy. And I was just beyond excited. And this was a 6-month contract. It turned into a 12-month contract, and it was just the best thing. Like, to get over, you know, all the challenges that divorce brings, it was brilliant. I celebrated my 37th birthday there. I knew all the staff. They were like my family. I did photo shoots, and then, you know, better than anything, I became stronger through all the challenges and being in a place that I really wanted to live in. So I don't live there now. I live somewhere else now that suits my new lifestyle perfectly, that I travel so much. I spend a lot of time back in Edinburgh, and I have an online business that allows me to do that. So I've created and designed this new life that works for me. So tell me below, what are you manifesting into your life right now? Hit the like button if you love this story, and subscribe to get notifications. And thanks for listening. I hope this story inspires you. And until next time, bye for now.